If you're over 60, there are certain types of fish that may seem heart healthy, but are actually increasing your risk of heart attack and blood vessel damage every single day. The concerning part is, these fish are commonly found in everyday meals, grocery stores, and restaurant menus. Today, I'm going to show you 4 types of fish you should completely avoid if you want to protect your heart, and 4 types that help reduce inflammation, stabilize blood pressure, and keep your arteries clear after 60. Number 3 may surprise you because there's a good chance you're eating it every week without realizing the risk. According to the CDC, someone in the U.S. has a heart attack every 40 seconds. A large portion of those cases come from dietary habits that appear harmless. Have you ever considered that the fish you're eating for your heart health might be silently inflaming your arteries, raising your cholesterol, and accelerating plaque buildup? The truth is, some commonly consumed fish, especially farm-raised varieties or those imported from regions with poor regulations, are loaded with heavy metals, inflammatory compounds, and unbalanced fats that directly harm cardiovascular health. If you've ever been told to eat fish instead of red meat for your heart, that advice is valid, but only if you choose the right fish. Not all fish are heart-friendly. Some can actually raise your risk of heart attack and arrhythmia significantly, especially after age 60, when your body's ability to detox and fight inflammation is already declining. In today's video, I'll help you do 3 things. First, identify the 4 worst fish for heart health in older adults. Second, understand exactly how they cause harm, based on real science, not guesswork. And third, discover 4 fish that reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and support a steady heartbeat. This is not sensational information. Everything I'm sharing is backed by scientific research from respected sources like JAMA, The Lancet, and the American Heart Association. It's here to help you, or someone you care about, make better decisions for your heart. If you're over 60, I urge you to watch until the end. The choices you make starting today could be the reason you avoid a heart attack in the next few months, or at the very least, live longer, stay healthier, and avoid being dependent on heart medications for the rest of your life. Why do some types of fish cause heart attacks? Before we get into the specific types of fish, you need to understand what really happens inside the body when a heart attack strikes. A heart attack, or myocardial infarction, occurs when oxygen-rich blood can't reach the heart due to a blockage in one or more coronary arteries. When blood flow is cut off, heart muscle cells begin to die. Minute by minute, the damage becomes permanent. So what causes the blockage in the first place? It's the buildup of plaque, a combination of fat, cholesterol, calcium, and cellular waste that collects along the artery walls over time. Where does this plaque come from? It doesn't form after just one meal. It builds up silently through chronic inflammation and lipid metabolism disorders. When your body absorbs excessive amounts of harmful fats like omega-6 or heavy metals like mercury, the endothelial cells lining your arteries become irritated, inflamed, and lose their protective function. That's when LDL cholesterol slips through the artery wall, gets trapped, oxidizes, and is mistaken by the immune system as a threat. This triggers an inflammatory cascade that leads to plaque formation. Did you know that process could have started from the lunch you had yesterday? Have you ever thought that a piece of fried fish could quietly trigger a chain reaction like this? Have you ever wondered why people often say they felt fine just hours before a heart attack? It's because artery blockages don't always come with clear symptoms. In many cases, all it takes is a small rupture in the plaque. The body mistakes it for an injury, platelets rush in, form a clot, and suddenly the artery is completely blocked. What's worse is that for people over 60, this entire process happens faster, more aggressively, and with more serious consequences. That's because your liver and kidney function is slower, and your natural anti-inflammatory defenses are weaker. Have you ever noticed that after eating tuna or tilapia, you feel heavy-headed, fatigued, or your heart feels irregular, but you dismiss it as normal tiredness? Have you considered that mercury buildup or excess omega-6 may be silently throwing your heart rhythm off every day? And more importantly, do you realize that the fish you thought were healthy choices could actually be causing inflammation, raising your blood pressure, and damaging your heart muscle? Have you ever asked why some people who never smoke and exercise regularly still have heart attacks? The answer might be sitting right there on their plate, in a meal they believed was good for them. Have you ever checked your CRP level or endothelial inflammation markers? Do you know what's driving them up? And if you're at high risk for heart attack, have you asked yourself what the simplest first step might be? Exactly, your dinner plate tonight. And now let's start with the first type of fish you should remove from your meals if you truly want to protect your heart.
Dangerous fish number 1. Imported Pangasius, fish. The first type of fish you should avoid at all costs if you care about your heart health is imported Pangasius, also known as fish. It's cheap, widely available in supermarkets and buffets, and often chosen for its mild taste and affordability. But behind the low price lies a set of hidden risks that most people overlook. The danger isn't in the fish itself, but in how it's raised. Many foreign fish farms grow Pangasius in overcrowded, polluted waters, using antibiotics and chemicals to keep the fish alive and growing fast. Have you ever wondered how a fish that costs just a few dollars per pound ends up everywhere? Have you ever questioned the quality of the fish on your plate? So how does this relate to heart attacks? When you eat Pangasius contaminated with antibiotics, heavy metals, and chemical residues, those substances enter your bloodstream and damage the inner lining of your blood vessels. This is the starting point for atherosclerosis, which over time leads to blocked coronary arteries, the direct cause of a heart attack. Have you heard of chronic inflammation? It doesn't cause immediate pain, but it silently damages your arteries every single day. Did you know that mercury and lead can disrupt your heart's rhythm and cause arrhythmias without you even noticing until it's too late? Another serious issue is omega imbalance. Pangasius is typically fed a cheap, grain-heavy diet made from corn and soy, which drives its omega-6 levels far above normal. When your body takes in too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3, you remain in a state of chronic inflammation. This increases the risk of plaque buildup and blood clots inside your arteries. Have you had your lipid profile checked recently? Do you realize that eating the wrong kind of fish can raise your risk of arrhythmias, high blood pressure, and heart attacks? In addition, people over 60 have weaker immune systems and slower detoxification. That means consuming fish with leftover antibiotics and chemicals places even more strain on your liver, kidneys, and especially your heart. Did you know that vascular inflammation often causes no clear pain, but could be the silent trigger behind a sudden, unannounced heart attack? Have you ever felt your heart racing or unusual fatigue after a meal, but just assumed it was part of getting older? So why do people keep eating this fish every week? Because it's convenient, cheap, and no one ever told them about the long-term consequences. But now you know. So the question is, will you keep putting imported Pangasius into your body? Could your dinner tonight be silently harming your cardiovascular system without you realizing it? Now let's move on to the second dangerous fish you need to remove from your diet if you want your heart to keep beating strong for many more years.
Dangerous fish, tuna. The second type of fish that may seem healthy but can actually harm your heart is tuna, especially albacore and big-eye tuna. Tuna shows up in many quick lunches, canned salads, tuna sandwiches, and even in meal plans recommended to older adults. But did you know that tuna is one of the highest mercury-containing fish in the ocean? Have you ever thought that a familiar go-to food might be silently damaging your cardiovascular system? Tuna are large, long-lived predators near the top of the food chain, which means they accumulate heavy metals like mercury over time. When you eat tuna, that mercury doesn't leave your body quickly. It builds up in your tissues, including your heart muscle. Have you ever experienced an irregular heartbeat after eating a can of tuna and couldn't figure out why? Mercury is known to interfere with the heart's electrical signals, increasing the risk of arrhythmias and even sudden cardiac death. It doesn't stop there. Mercury also affects the nervous system, causing memory loss, fatigue, and mood disturbances. Many symptoms older adults often dismiss as just aging could actually be signs of long-term mercury exposure. Have you ever wondered why you're forgetting things more often, losing your balance, or feeling irritable or emotionally off without any clear reason? Have you ever made a connection between those issues and the tuna you eat every week? There's also the issue of canned tuna. While light tuna tends to have less mercury than albacore, regular consumption over a long period still leads to accumulation. Many seniors choose canned tuna because it's convenient and budget-friendly. But have you ever considered that this convenient food might be quietly bringing you closer to a heart attack? Have you ever had your mercury levels tested? Can you imagine how a cheap meal could lead to serious, long-term health costs? So, should you cut out tuna completely? If you truly enjoy tuna, you can opt for skipjack tuna, which has lower mercury levels and limit intake to no more than once every 2 weeks. But can you confidently say you're monitoring how much you eat? Are you sure that your regular sandwich isn't a hidden source of cardiovascular risk? As your heart naturally weakens with age, do you really want to put it at unnecessary risk just out of convenience or habit? And if you're looking for safer, cleaner, more heart-supportive options, are you ready to make the change? Let's move on to the third type of fish, one that shows up in many restaurants and might be silently exhausting your heart with every bite.
Dangerous fish number 3, king mackerel. Mackerel is a familiar name for many older adults, especially those who enjoy bold flavors, oily fish, and easy preparation. But there's a dangerous misconception that not all mackerel is the same. Some types are heart-healthy, while others can be extremely harmful. At the top of the danger list is king mackerel. Have you ever ordered mackerel at a restaurant without knowing exactly which kind it was? Are you sure it wasn't king mackerel? King mackerel is a large, long-living, predatory fish, which puts it high on the marine food chain. This means it accumulates significant levels of mercury over time. What's concerning is that king mackerel has been confirmed to be one of the most mercury-contaminated commonly eaten fish. You may have thought eating fish is a good way to get omega-3s for heart health, but did you know this particular type might be poisoning your heart from the inside? The mercury in king mackerel has serious effects on the cardiovascular system, especially the heart's electrical signals. It can trigger arrhythmias, spasms, and, in some cases, even sudden cardiac arrest. Have you ever felt a racing or irregular heartbeat or shortness of breath after a meal that included mackerel without knowing the cause? Did you ever consider that your symptoms could be coming from the food, not just aging or underlying conditions? Another danger is that most consumers cannot easily tell the difference between king mackerel and safer options like Atlantic or Spanish mackerel. Do you read labels carefully when buying frozen fish? Do you ask the seller which specific type of mackerel they're offering? Or do you simply see the word mackerel and assume it's all the same? Both the FDA and EPA have issued warnings advising older adults, pregnant women, and young children to completely avoid king mackerel due to mercury levels that exceed safe limits. But is that warning printed clearly on the packaging? Does the supermarket staff inform you of that risk when you're shopping? It's entirely possible that you've served this dangerous fish at your dinner table without knowing. So what's the solution? If you enjoy mackerel, choose Atlantic mackerel or Spanish mackerel. These species are smaller, shorter-lived, and contain much less mercury. You can still enjoy the taste you love without putting your heart at unnecessary risk. Do you really want to keep eating a type of fish that major health agencies have placed on the do not eat list for seniors? Are you ready to make a smarter choice today to protect your heart for the future? Let's move on to dangerous fish number 4, the most commonly eaten fish among older Americans, yet also one of the quietest contributors to chronic inflammation and heart disease.
Dangerous fish 4. Farm-raised tilapia. This may be the fish that surprises people the most. Tilapia is one of the most widely consumed fish in the United States, especially among older adults because it's cheap, easy to cook, low in bones, and available in nearly every supermarket. But did you know that this fish has been flagged by cardiologists for its role in promoting chronic inflammation and increasing the risk of heart attack? Have you ever considered that the simple fish you eat each week might be damaging your arteries little by little?
Most tilapia is raised on industrial farms in overcrowded tanks, using polluted water and unnatural feed. These farms often rely on genetically modified corn, soy, and growth enhancers, rather than natural food sources like algae or plankton. As a result, the fish contains extremely high levels of omega-6 fatty acids and virtually no omega-3s. Did you know that high omega-6 intake is directly linked to inflammation in the body? Have you ever heard your doctor mention vascular inflammation as a key contributor to plaque buildup and blocked arteries? When you eat tilapia regularly, you're flooding your system with pro-inflammatory fats while depriving it of artery protective nutrients like EPA and DHA. This keeps your body in a state of low-grade chronic inflammation that silently damages blood vessel walls, making it easier for cholesterol to stick and build up. Have you ever checked your CRP inflammation levels? Have you wondered why your blood pressure or cholesterol stays high even though you eat fish often? It doesn't stop there. Tilapia can also carry traces of antibiotics, preservatives, or heavy metals from the water they're raised in. For people over 60, the body is more sensitive to these substances, detoxifies less efficiently, and suffers greater damage to the liver, kidneys, and heart. Have you ever felt swollen, experienced joint pain, or struggled with ongoing fatigue without a clear cause? Have you ever considered that these symptoms might be linked to the fish you eat every week? The scariest part is that tilapia is often labeled as a healthy choice simply because it's low in saturated fat. But that's only half the story. What really matters isn't just the amount of fat, but the quality and ratio of fatty acids. Have you ever looked for that information on the label when buying fish? So, should you cut tilapia out of your diet entirely? If you truly care about your heart and blood vessels, the answer is yes. You can replace it with cleaner fish that are richer in omega-3s and pose less risk to your health. And you'll learn exactly which fish those are in the next section. Now that you've learned about 4 types of fish that can silently harm your heart, you might be asking, what should I eat instead to protect my heart every day? Keep watching because the next part will help you make smarter, safer choices for your meals.
Are you eating fish based on a dangerous misunderstanding? You've just learned about 4 types of fish that may seem healthy but are actually harming your heart every single day. What makes them so dangerous isn't just what they contain, but the fact that you eat them under the assumption that they're good for you. And that's precisely why their damage is silent yet devastating. Have you ever considered that the foods you believe are safe might be the ones doing the most harm? Many people over 60 continue to eat fish regularly, simply believing that fish is better than red meat. And that's true, but only if you're choosing the right kind of fish. Otherwise, you may just be swapping one risk for another, sometimes an even more subtle and deceptive one. Are you falling into that trap? Do you eat tilapia because it's soft and easy to chew? Tuna because it's convenient? Mackerel because it's affordable? Or pangasius because it's available in every supermarket? The scary truth is, no one warns you about this. There's no label on the package that says, this fish may raise your risk of heart attack. No grocery clerk reminds you that it's high in mercury. And most people don't ask, don't read, and don't research. They just eat out of habit. But you're different because you've made it this far. You're still watching, and that means you care about taking control of your health. So the question is, will you keep doing what you've always done, or are you ready to change? Do you want to start choosing foods that protect your heart, reduce inflammation, and support a longer, healthier life instead of shortening it one meal at a time? If your answer is yes, then the next part will show you exactly how. Get ready to discover the 4 best fish for heart health, especially after age 60. And you might be surprised to learn that they're not as hard to find as you think.
Heart-healthy fish, number 1. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon. If you're looking for a fish that's both delicious and protective of your heart, wild-caught Alaskan salmon should be at the very top of your list. Not just because of its rich, buttery flavor, but because of its incredibly high levels of natural omega-3 fatty acids. This fish lives in a natural environment, is not farm-raised, and contains no antibiotics or growth hormones. Why is that especially important for people over 60? After age 60, your body no longer produces omega-3s as efficiently as it used to. That means you need to get it from food. But if you're eating fish high in omega-6 and low in omega-3, you're creating a serious imbalance. Wild salmon provides ample EPA and DHA, two key omega-3s scientifically proven to reduce vascular inflammation, stabilize heart rhythms, and prevent plaque buildup. Did you know many cardiologists recommend eating salmon at least twice a week for this very reason? But there's more. Wild salmon is also rich in a natural antioxidant called astaxanthin, which protects heart cells from oxidative damage. Have you ever seen astaxanthin listed in expensive supplements? Then why not get it from real whole food like salmon? Doesn't it make sense to eat something that's not only flavorful, but also proven to protect your cardiovascular system? It's critical to understand the difference between wild-caught and farmed salmon. Farmed salmon typically contains less omega-3, and it's often contaminated with toxins from industrial feed and overcrowded tanks. Have you ever read the label carefully when buying salmon at the store? Did you look for the words wild-caught? If not, you may have unknowingly bought farmed salmon, and if that's the case, you're not getting the heart protective benefits you think you are. In fact, you could be doing more harm than good. Wild salmon may cost a little more, but you're not just buying dinner, you're investing in your heart. Would you like to lower your heart attack risk without adding another pill to your routine? Would you like to reduce blood pressure, calm inflammation, and regulate heartbeat, all by simply swapping one type of fish on your plate? If so, wild salmon is your first step, but it's not the only one. The next fish we're about to explore may be small in size, but packs an incredible heart protective punch, and chances are you've overlooked it until now. Are you ready to find out what it is? Heart-healthy fish number 2, sardines. If you're looking for a small, affordable fish that's easy to find yet offers huge heart benefits, sardines are the one to watch. Often overlooked due to their size or humble canned appearance, sardines are in fact a nutritional powerhouse, especially for adults over 60. Have you ever given sardines a real chance? Sardines are packed with natural omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, in levels comparable to wild salmon. But they don't stop there. They also offer a rich source of calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin B12, essential nutrients for maintaining strong heart function and healthy circulation. Did you know older adults are commonly deficient in vitamin D and B12, both of which are linked to higher risks of high blood pressure and irregular heartbeat? Have you had your B12 levels checked lately? If not, you could be deficient without even knowing it. Unlike larger fish such as tuna or king mackerel, sardines are low on the oceanic food chain and have short lifespans, meaning they accumulate virtually no mercury or heavy metals. That's right, you can safely enjoy sardines several times a week without worrying about toxins. Did you ever imagine that such an inexpensive fish could be one of the safest for your heart? Sardines do more than support your heart. They help your joints, stabilize blood pressure, and reduce inflammation, all of which are critical in preventing heart attacks and strokes. Do you experience joint pain or unexplained blood pressure fluctuations? You might not have considered sardines as part of your cardiovascular strategy, but now is the time. Canned sardines are a convenient option, but choose those packed in olive oil rather than soybean or vegetable oil. Also, watch the sodium content, especially if you're on a low-salt diet. Do you read labels carefully when choosing sardines? Not all canned sardines are created equal. Sardines prove that you don't need expensive superfoods to protect your heart. You can safeguard your cardiovascular health at a very low cost if you choose wisely. The question is, are you ready to make that change? Are you willing to include sardines in your weekly meals to help regulate your heartbeat, blood pressure, and blood vessel function? If the answer is yes, then you're on the right track. But we're not done yet. There are still 2 more fish that can take your heart health even further. And the next one may not be on your radar, but it's a silent guardian of your cardiovascular system. Are you ready to discover what it is?
Heart-healthy fish 3. Cod. If you're looking for a light, easy-to-digest fish that supports your heart without overwhelming your digestive system, especially after age 60, cod might be the perfect choice. This white, flaky fish has a mild flavor and low oil content, making it ideal for older adults who can no longer tolerate greasy, heavy meals. But did you know that cod is not just easy on the stomach, it's also one of the most heart-friendly fish you can eat? Cod is rich in high-quality protein and contains essential B vitamins like B12, B6, and niacin, as well as key minerals such as phosphorus and selenium. More importantly, cod delivers a modest yet beneficial dose of omega-3s, without the mercury risk that comes with larger fish. Have you heard that cod can help regulate your heart rhythm and reduce vascular inflammation, all while being gentle on your system? Have you considered that such a simple fish could play a major role in lowering your cholesterol? Another major benefit of cod is its extremely low saturated fat content. For those managing weight, blood pressure, or existing heart conditions, cod is a smart alternative to red meat or high-fat fish from industrial farms. Do you often feel bloated or sluggish after eating fatty fish? Wouldn't it be better to choose a fish that supports your heart while easing the burden on your liver and kidneys? Multiple studies have shown that consuming cod 2 to 3 times per week can help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and maintain the elasticity of blood vessels, both key factors in preventing atherosclerosis and artery blockage. Have you had your LDL checked in the last 6 months? Did you know that simply switching out one type of fish in your weekly meals could dramatically change your heart health lab results? One more big advantage of cod is its versatility in cooking. You can bake it, steam it, pan-sear it, or add it to soups, and still retain its full nutritional profile. The key is to choose wild-caught cod or those labeled from northern Atlantic waters, and avoid frozen cod from unverified industrial farms. Do you carefully read the label when buying fish? Are you sure your cod isn't from a poorly regulated farm system? Cod strikes a perfect balance between mild taste and powerful health benefits. So, are you ready to add it to your regular menu to reduce inflammation, support your heart, and improve your lipid profile? Could changing one fish type be the simple step that shifts your entire cardiovascular future? If you're still unsure, stay tuned. The final fish on this list is a rare, nutrient-dense option often called nature's prescription for the aging heart. Are you ready to discover what it is? Heart-healthy fish 4. Rainbow trout. The final fish on this list is one you may have heard of, but likely overlooked: rainbow trout. Commonly found in supermarkets across the U.S., this freshwater fish is often wild-caught or farm-raised in tightly regulated environments, making it low in toxins and rich in natural nutrients. So why is rainbow trout such a powerful choice for people over 60 looking to protect their hearts? Rainbow trout contains a high level of omega-3 fatty acids, comparable to many saltwater fish, but with one major advantage: it carries very low levels of mercury. Thanks to its short lifespan and low position in the food chain, this fish is among the safest to eat regularly. Have you ever worried that ocean fish may contain too many heavy metals? Have you been searching for a heart-healthy option that's also safe for weekly meals? Rainbow trout checks both boxes. In addition to anti-inflammatory omega-3s, rainbow trout provides easily digestible protein, vitamin D, calcium, and potassium, key nutrients for maintaining a steady heartbeat and controlling blood pressure. Did you know potassium plays a natural role in regulating heart rhythm and preventing arrhythmias? Has your doctor ever advised increasing your potassium intake, but you weren't sure which foods could help? Another important benefit is that most rainbow trout sold in the U.S. is farmed domestically under strict environmental and food safety standards. This means very limited antibiotic or chemical exposure, an essential factor for seniors with weakened immunity or compromised liver and kidney function. Are you aware that many imported fish are not subject to the same rigorous inspections? Did you know that a locally raised fish like rainbow trout might actually be one of the cleanest, most trustworthy choices for your heart? You can prepare rainbow trout by gently grilling, steaming, or pan-searing it in olive oil. Pair it with leafy greens and you've got a heart-smart meal that supports circulation, blood pressure, and heartbeat regularity. Have you ever tried swapping canned tuna for rainbow trout? Could a simple change like this reduce your risk of heart attack? With its vibrant color, mild taste, and exceptional nutritional profile, rainbow trout is one of the rare fish you can enjoy often without putting stress on your body. So, are you ready to make it a weekly staple? Are you willing to choose a fish that not only tastes great, but could help you live longer, feel better, and stay out of the hospital? Now that you've discovered the top 4 heart-healthy fish, the next question is, how do you make the right choices at the store? How do you read labels and identify truly clean, beneficial fish? Continue to the next section for real-world tips on applying this knowledge to your shopping.
Now that you know which 4 fish to avoid and which 4 are best for your heart, are you confident you can walk into a grocery store and choose the right one? Many people assume that as long as it says salmon, mackerel, or tuna on the label, it's a healthy choice. But the reality is far more complicated. Did you know that the difference between wild-caught and farm-raised salmon may come down to just one small line on the packaging? The first step is to read the label carefully. Look for terms like wild-caught, which means the fish was caught in its natural habitat, instead of farm-raised, which indicates industrial aquaculture. Wild-caught fish typically contain fewer chemical residues, higher levels of omega-3s, and are far safer for your heart. Do you regularly check labels before putting fish in your cart? Next is the country of origin. Prioritize fish sourced from the US, Canada, Northern Europe, or New Zealand. Avoid frozen imports with vague or missing catch locations, especially from regions with poor farming regulations. Have you ever taken a moment to research where your fish is really coming from? Another critical factor is the type of oil and the sodium content in canned fish. If you're buying sardines or salmon in a can, choose those packed in olive oil, not soybean or vegetable oil. Also, check the sodium levels, because for seniors, keeping salt intake low is key to blood pressure control. Do you flip the can over and read the nutrition panel? Finally, opt for whole fish, fresh or flash frozen, instead of pre-cut fillets. This makes it easier to assess freshness and avoid the risk of mixed-in, cheaper, lower-quality fish. Have you ever asked yourself if the fish on your plate really matches what the package promised? Choosing the right fish isn't hard, but it does require awareness and caution. And if you've stayed with us this far, you've already completed 90% of the journey toward protecting your heart from unnecessary risks. Now it's time to recap and take action. If you've made it this far, you now clearly understand the 4 types of fish to avoid to reduce your risk of heart attack: imported basa, large tuna, king mackerel, and farm-raised tilapia. And you've also learned the 4 types of fish you should eat regularly to protect your heart after 60: wild-caught Alaskan salmon, sardines, cod, and rainbow trout. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. You just need to start by replacing one dangerous fish with one heart-healthy option. Every right choice you make will help your arteries stay clear, your heartbeat stay steady, and your heart attack risk quietly shrink day by day. Do you want to live healthier, more independently, without relying on heart medications or unexpected emergency visits? What you put on your plate today is your investment in heart health tomorrow. Don't let old habits quietly damage your heart. Check your fridge, read the labels again, replace what needs replacing. You can do that as soon as this video ends. And if you found today's information helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you care about, especially if they're over 60. Sometimes one small change at the dinner table is enough to save a life, and it could be the life of someone you love most. If you're interested in heart health, smart nutrition after 60, and want to keep receiving science-based, easy-to-understand information without the fluff, subscribe to this channel now. We'll be sharing more videos on how to prevent stroke, manage blood pressure, eat anti-inflammatory meals, and deliver crucial medical alerts every older adult needs to know. Hitting that subscribe button is a simple but powerful step toward helping you and your loved ones live longer, stay healthier, and take control one smart choice at a time.